Welcome back to the Yolanda Adams Morning Show. It's a Wellness Wednesday, and we always try to bring you things that you need to know. And this young lady is a person you definitely need to know. She is brand strategist and fertility coach, Gessie Thompson. Good morning, beautiful. How are you?
Now, you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say good morning, beautiful.
Oh, well, you still can.
Good morning, beautiful. I'm fantastic. Thank you.
I am really excited about the article that talked about fibroids in women, especially African-American women. Unfortunately, in our community, hysterectomies were at an all-time high. And, you know, women were fighting with their hormones. And now you have shown the world that it's not a death sentence.
No, it's not. We were on a 10-year journey fighting fibroids. I think the way to summarize it was 10 years, 6 major surgeries, which were myomectomies, and 5 IVF cycles, which, you know, the fibroids did ensue infertility issues, and over 100 combined days in the hospital, a miscarriage, and my heart stopping on the delivery operating table, you know. But thank God, the result is 1 2.5-pound miracle baby who was worth every bit of it. Every battle scar, Yolanda.
Yes, congratulations. Motherhood is just something that you can't describe once you experience it. Now, what were the doctors telling you about your type of fibroid?
Because of the fact that where they were located, the only way to save my uterus was to cut them out. Again, if you want to preserve your womb to have a child, you're talking about options that don't include things like embolization, you know, or hysterectomy, obviously. But the myomectomy was invasive, unfortunately, however, but it did preserve my uterus. Obviously, there's a lot more detail. Essence was gracious to cover the story in the May issue of Essence. It's there now, and they can read the full story on my website. The direct link is there at GessieThompson.com. And Gessie with a G, as in girl.
I like that.
Gessie, Thompson.com. I did an interview earlier this week, Yolanda, and I received a tweet this morning that just blessed me. Zacchaeus and Lena Moss said to me, your interview was so timely because my wife was discouraged that morning. We listened to your interview. We're 6 years and counting. And because of that, you know, one of the things I realized looking back is discouragement is not actually the fibroids that was the biggest foe.
Right.
It really was discouragement, because if I could stay encouraged, I could fight another day. So because of that, I started the Circle of Hope prayer group just to be that support to women. God raised up an army of warriors all along the way. We had the prayers of the righteous that were interceding and standing in the gap for us. We want to be that to people who are going through right now. So you may be like Zacchaeus or Lena, and I encourage you to please sign up at GessieThompson.com for our prayer group. It's a prayer call. We just want to be there to support you. You know, we're actually now, because of this, working on a book called Hope Beyond Fibroids, Stories of Miracle Babies and the Journey to Motherhood. And we're asking people to submit their stories, again, right on my website. We want to tell your story. We want to create a wall of answered prayers so people can be encouraged and know this is not the end.
Oh, I love that. If you're just tuning in, we are talking to brand strategist and fertility coach, Miss Gessie with a G Thompson. She has this wonderful article right now in Essence magazine, Fighting Fibroids. Over 80% of African-American women are affected by it. I also read that your husband was such a tremendous support during this whole 10-year period.
Yes, my backbone. I remember when we had the miscarriage, we were coming home from the doctor's office, and he said, baby, he says, we don't grieve like non-believers. We cranked up the stereo. We were worshiping God in our tears to Holy is the Lord and how great is our God. I remember it like it was yesterday, Yolanda. We were literally bawling, but we were shouting out, God, you are good, and this is not the end. And you want to know something, Yolanda? When we were bringing our baby home a month from the day of her birth, we remember playing those same songs and crying tears of joy. Because we were on the other end of the battle. And I want women to know you can be on that other end. Don't give up. And at the end of the day, God showed me, he gave me that word, and he said, no, it's not the end. And now I've just been asked to join the board to be the spokesperson for the White Dress Project for women who are fighting fibroids. It's the whitedressproject.com. 3 out of 5 women deal with fibroids, okay? 80% of African-American women by age 50 will be affected by fibroids because we want to wear white and know that there will be no shame.
Well, this has been very inspiring, and I know that there are a lot of women who listen to me every morning who are fighting this same thing. So give your website again so people can get in contact with you.
Yes, it's GessieThompson.com. G as in girl, E as in Sam, S as in Sam, I-E, Thompson, THOMPSON.com. It's not over, just a step in the battle.
Ah, love it. Thank you, Miss Gessie, for being on the Yolanda Adams Morning Show.
Thank you for having me, you gorgeous woman.
Ah, thank you.
Be blessed.
You too.